Hello data points. Today, if you are following me from the few days, you are noticing we have started a new series, Spotify feature engineering. Okay, we are analysis the Spotify dataset and we are doing nothing the Spotify feature engineering only, covering all the related work. If we are know our the fast dataset, the dataset is already clean, is nothing much. So in the future video we are start we means I created a series on how we clean the data. Okay, this is all about the feature engineering, some binning strategy, some quantile plotting, how the graph will help to understand our data. So in this video we are only execute our feature engineering. How, what to execute means we need to some have the plan or step by step action, so that we follow that. By doing follow that we get our desired output, because the data is the new world for the AI. Yes, so here we have structured our all the feature engineering steps like this in the format of observation, and now we are doing the feature engineering step by step. Okay, here is the few notebooks. Simple frequently used function. First of all, describe what the percentile and show the KDA plot. Okay, you can use later what is the usefulness, means we are creating a function so that we can call it again and again to understand our data. This is distribution reform. Columns, we provide the column, apply log or the square root, so the transformation will happen. Okay, then skewness, then the key. If you and just now we are understood about the key columns. Okay, if you are in the song industry, then you understood what is the key, but we are beginner. How we know the key means what here? Simply by doing the Google search or asking the GPT. I am asking the GPT and he provide this is the representation. So simply we understood what is this, we can search it in a Google. Then the key cycling encoding means it is a cycling process to 0 to 11. 0 to 11 means the song is like cycling, so we are doing this. Then we are find the sign and the cause. Simple. Okay, yes, and added new features, key sign and the key cause. Okay, this is, here is the output. If you notice, we are using the function, not the uh, lines. Okay, so if you run, if this is, this notebook is the modular means, and the modular means the code is divided into separate classes and the function, then this is execute perfectly. Okay, we need modify this, not exactly, but we need modify, but this is a good habit during the during the feature engineering. During the feature engineering we must follow the functions, so this is in our hand, means practice. Again we classify something, it looks too big, not it is too simple. First of all, classify the duration. Simple, if this is minus 0.2, return short, normal, mid normal, long and very normal. And maybe this looks too long, not too much. We are using the functions, and we are taking the spaces, comment it. It is good habit for the beginners to understand the code and it looks clear. Okay, we are not here we are just focusing on the, not only focusing on the feature engineering, we are also focusing on the readability and the commenting and understand the modular format. Here if you are understood, I am using the non also, means this function provide nothing. Okay, then if you see our distribution reform, what is this? This is nothing but our frequently used function, distribution reform. Okay, distribution of duration, minute and the transformation. If you see, this is the original data, the skewness is 11.19 and the log transformation, after doing the long transformation we got the 0.33, means our nearly the general distribution. Okay, then the distribution classes which is created here, we see the bar graph, create the scatter plot. If you notice the straight, nearly the straight line, you can see this is the short form video. Okay, duration in long log z. Okay, we are not see in the duration on duration, it is not negative, duration cannot be negative. Okay, so duration log format we did in transformation, so it label is look like this, but we understood how our data is divided, okay, into the various classes. After that we are taking the mode, simply unique, means you understood, simple, it is very simple, nothing to do. Time signature, here is again go to the GPT, ask to the Google, they will provide you what is the time signature in this song industry, he provide you. Again we are using the function, got it result. We see this is the common and this is the other. Loudness, every time if we need any skew and again we need to check, so we created a function, we can see, we again call this, then you got the skewness and the square root transformations. Okay, if you notice this is the data set, later we can clean the data set in the same format, data and the clean the data, means divide the data into how the quantile code, means we are divide this with the quantile plot. Okay, what is in the, if you notice something, we are using your the features name is relatively easy to understand which transformation we are using. Okay, if you notice this is the Geo Johnson's power transformations method we are using, so we can easily find it out. Okay, make sure your columns name is readable and also understood. If you are check it out after few months, just like me, this notebook is created before the 2 months, and now also I can understood what is the features indicate here. Okay, if you are doing any new features, make sure your features name is understandable, not only for you, for everyone. You cannot do the loudness 101060, it is your code language to understand the your Johnson, you cannot do that like this. Okay, then loudness label, at the above we see the bar chart, here. Similarly we can saw the pie chart, simple. Then they again do for the instrumental, energy, percentile. Okay, we see the density plot here, describe with the percentile and the show KD plot, simple. Popularity, this is the skew, we check it out, then see the KDA plot. Okay, look this, it's popularity and energy, how this data we can divide, we just test it out, so we can clearly use the quantile like this. If you see the 0.25, we are quoting this type this, So I got the exact result like this, fully straight like this. It is the straight line. See, okay. You think I think you understood very well how I use the quantile and to roughly sketch the idea how we need the data set will cut it down or the group in one session. Then the popularity label, you can see easily through the pie chart. The low song is 50%. Then the album track genre, we cannot do anything in a track genre because the track genre all the most of are the see how I knew the data set is roughly the symmetric above all the genre. If you see the track genre on the largest side is 1000 and the in smallest side it is also the 1000. We cannot uh, group it genre in one genre. Okay, you got it. Similarly, again we group it through the binning. So the pie chart, similarly it is the clustering. If you see the clustering, first we do the grouping, then we see the elbow method to see the max, see how much range we need, means clustering need. After that he saw the 11. I saw change down in online. It is one research paper. I got it, so I divided into the 11 parts. If you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 11, so I group it here to 11. How? Check it out this link, then the grouping will happen. Here is the 11 type of grouping. If you notice, it looks similarly like this. Emotion classification like this. Here is the, it not looks like totally because it is the original data set. Original and the theoretical have the difference. Look, here is the theoretical concept and here is the original concept. Okay, then the PCA in the execute in the structure time we are also mentioned, we are doing the PCA also with these features we are doing here. Okay, it is simple. First decide what to do. First decide what to do. And starting time means structure your feature engineering column by column. So later during the execute time you can construct, extract or transform your features according to you. If your data requires some frequent work, then may form a function, try to do all the work in a function so that it is habitual. So in the later feature you can do other kinds of work as well. Okay, so this is for my side guys. Thank you. Jai Hind.